You've been lied to, every single one of you. Since the moment you opened your eyes, this world has been whispering poison into your ears, telling you who to be, what to want, how far you're allowed to go. You've been raised inside invisible walls, taught to mistake obedience for peace and fear for wisdom. You've been told to stay in line, to play nice, to keep your head down and wait your turn. But here's the truth. Your turn will never come, not unless you take it by force. You want freedom? Then understand this. Freedom isn't given, it's taken. And the price for it is everything you've ever been afraid to lose. The weak will tell you to be patient. The comfortable will tell you to be grateful. The cowards will tell you to accept things as they are. But those words, those lies, were forged by the very people who profit from your submission. They want you tamed, predictable, small. They want your fire buried under layers of doubt and distraction. Because the moment you start thinking for yourself, the moment you realize that your pain can become your power, you become unstoppable. I've seen what happens when people wake up. It's terrifying. It's violent. It's beautiful. When a person finally says enough and means it, everything changes. They stop waiting for miracles and start becoming one. They stop apologizing for their hunger and start feeding it. They stop asking for permission to live and start fighting for it. That's when the world begins to shake, not because it's ending, but because someone dared to live without chains. Most people don't really want freedom. They want comfort dressed up as freedom. They want the illusion of choice, the illusion of progress, while living the same day over and over until they die. But comfort is the most elegant prison ever built. And the longer you stay in it, the harder it becomes to leave. You get used to the taste of your own mediocrity. You decorate your cage. You start to call it peace. But peace bought with surrender is nothing but slow death. Look at yourself. Really look. Every scar, every mistake, every failure, that's not weakness. That's proof. Proof that you tried. Proof that you refused to rot in silence. The people who laugh at you now are the same ones who never had the courage to bleed for something real. Let them laugh. While they decay in their comfort, you're building something indestructible. A will forged in pain, a spirit that bends to nothing. Listen. You will lose people. You will lose moments. You will lose parts of yourself you thought you could never live without. But what's left, what survives, is who you were always meant to become. That's the cost of awakening. You don't get to keep your old self. You burn it. You crush it. You build anew. That's the only way out. That's the only way forward. They'll call you heartless. They'll say you've changed. Good. You're supposed to. You're not meant to stay the same person you were before you opened your eyes to the truth. Change is painful because rebirth always is. You can't tear down your chains without bleeding. You can't claim your freedom without breaking something, including yourself. But once you've broken, once you've stood in the ashes of everything they tried to bury you with, you'll see what real strength is. Strength isn't about never falling. It's about standing up one more time than the world knocks you down. It's about staring at the impossible and saying, I'm still coming. It's about looking at the pain that should have destroyed you and whispering, "Thank you. You made me stronger." The world fears that kind of person, because you can't control someone who's willing to lose everything to stay free. You think you're broken? Good. The strongest steel is forged in the hottest fire. You think you failed? Perfect. Failure is the weapon that cuts through illusion. Every time you fall, every time you taste defeat, you're being sharpened, molded, tempered. There's no strength without suffering, no awakening without agony. The ones who never fall, never rise. The ones who never risk, never change. You've already suffered. Don't let it be for nothing. When I say break your chains, I don't mean fight the world blindly. I mean fight the part of you that believes you're powerless. That's the real enemy. The voice that says, you can't. The whisper that says, you're not enough. That's the parasite that feeds on your potential. The moment you silence it, the moment you decide that you'll no longer obey your fear, everything changes. You stop surviving and start living. You stop existing and start becoming. Freedom is not some distant paradise waiting for you at the end of the road. It's a war you fight every day. Against the lies, against the comfort, against the part of you that still wants to crawl back into the cage. And every morning you wake up and choose to fight again, even when it hurts. That is victory. That's what it means to be alive. The world won't cheer for you. It won't clap when you rise. It will hate you for reminding it of its own cowardice. You'll be mocked, doubted, betrayed. You'll walk alone. But solitude isn't your punishment. It's your forge. That's where warriors are born. Alone in the silence, where no one believes in you but you. That's where you meet your true self. That's where freedom begins. Ask yourself this: are you willing to destroy who you are to become who you must be? Are you willing to pay the price? Because everything you dream of lies beyond pain, beyond sacrifice, beyond the point of no return. You can't have both safety and freedom. One will always kill the other. Choose. When I look around, I see a world asleep. People numbing their minds, trading their dreams for distractions. They drown their fire in comfort and call it balance. But you're different, aren't you? You feel it burning. That hunger, that fury, that restless energy that won't let you settle. That's your proof. That's your call. It means you were never meant to live like them. You were meant to break the system that made them forget who they are. Let them live small. Let them obey. But you will rise. You will crawl through the dirt, through the blood, through the heartbreak, until you stand above it all and scream, I am free. That's the sound of a human being reborn. That's the roar of someone who refuses to be chained any longer. Don't wait for permission. Don't wait for the right time. The right time is now. Every second you hesitate is another second stolen from you by fear. The more you delay, the deeper the roots of your own cage grow. The door is open. Walk through it. And if it's not open, then tear it off its hinges. You want to know what separates the free from the enslaved? It's not talent. It's not luck. It's will. The will to keep going when there's no reason left to. The will to fight even when the world spits in your face. The will to keep moving forward when everything inside you screams to stop. That's freedom. That's power. That's life. The world bows to those who refuse to break. They'll call you obsessed, dangerous, ruthless. Let them. The ones who fear you will always try to name you, to tame you, to turn your strength into something shameful. Don't let them. The moment you start apologizing for your fire, you start dying. Let your passion scare them. Let your focus burn through their illusions. You don't owe anyone softness. You owe yourself greatness. Remember this: pain is not your enemy. It's your weapon. It's your reminder that you're still alive. Use it, every drop of it. Turn it into power. Let it fuel your transformation. When they see you rise from what should have destroyed you, they'll understand. Maybe not with their words, but with their silence. Because there's nothing louder than the sound of a soul that refuses to die. The world won't hand you freedom. It fears what you'll become if you taste it. But here's the truth they'll never admit. The moment one person truly wakes up, others start to stir. That's how revolutions begin, with one person who refuses to bow. Be that person. Be the spark. Because if not you, then who? If not now, then when? You are not here to blend in. You are not here to be liked. You are here to break the chains that have shackled generations, to remind the world what humanity looks like when it's alive, burning, untamed. You're here to prove that freedom isn't a dream. It's a decision to fight no matter the cost. And I won't lie to you, the cost is everything. You'll bleed, you'll ache, you'll fall so many times you'll forget what standing feels like. But one day, when you look back, you'll realize the pain was worth it. Because the person staring back at you in the mirror won't be the one who begged for mercy. It'll be the one who became it. There are two kinds of people in this world: those who obey and those who become. Which one are you? Are you going to let the world define your limits, or are you going to shatter them? Are you going to die as a slave, or live as someone who made the impossible bleed? No more waiting, no more excuses, no more lies. Break your chains, tear them apart until there's nothing left but truth. The world is yours, not because it was given to you, but because you were bold enough to take it. So rise, not tomorrow, not someday, now.